which if I share with you and I say actually they did not exist, you will be shocked. We all know that the major event of the migration of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and every year we keep telling our children the stories of how the pigeons laid eggs at the mouth or by the mouth of the cave, and the spider built its web and all of that. And it is hard to tell people that, guess what, there was no pigeons, there was no eggs, there is no narration in this regard. And as far as the spider web, it is narrated in a very weak narration. And add to all of that, if we examine together ayah number 60 of Surah At-Tawbah, chapter number 90, إِلَّا تَنْصُرُوهُ فَقَدْ نَصَرَهُ اللَّهُ إِذْ أَخْرَجَهُ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا ثَانِيَ اثْنَيْنِ إِذْ هُمَا فِي الْغَارِ إِذْ يَقُولُ لِصَاحِبِهِ لَا تَحْزَنْ. In this ayah, Allah the Almighty says, وَأَيَّدَهُ بِجُنُودٍ لَمْ تَرَوْهَا. That is the final word in this regard. The ayah says that Allah the Almighty supported and protected His Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam with junud. Junud means hosts, plural of jund. بِجُنُودٍ لَمْ تَرَوْهَا, with hosts that you could not see, you cannot visualize. So it is actually much more miraculous to know that the mouth of the cave was wide open, and that's why Abu Bakr as-Siddiq said, what, ya Sheikh?
Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, he was actually very concerned, he was very worried, and this is when Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, don't worry. He was worried, obviously, and Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, don't worry, Allah is with us.
When he said, لَوْ نَظَرَ أَحَدُهُمْ,
yeah, if they had to look just beneath, just like this by their feet, they would see us.
Okay, well, if they look, that means the mouth of the cave was open.
Yeah, the mouth of the cave was open.
Okay, so we just want to establish the fact that there was no pigeons, there was no eggs, and it is actually much more miraculous to have the Meccan pagans chasing the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companion, and they were so close that 1 foot away from him, but Allah the Almighty protected him with junud that you could not see.
I think one thing that I've always learned is there are 2 or 3 types of people. When the truth comes to people, there are a group of people who surrender immediately and they learn, and so, and the other say, I don't think so, I really don't think so, there's a problem here, and so on. So we need to choose which category we fall into. When we hear the truth, do we actually surrender to it, or we don't? That is something very interesting, because a lot of people love peddling tales, and the peddling of these tales becomes their habit, such that they don't get any comfort until the tale is said.